Hey, fellow mathers, welcome to the podcast where math is figure-outable. I'm Pam.
And I'm Kim.
And this episode is a Math Strat Chat episode where we chat about our math strategies. Every Wednesday evening, I throw out a math problem on social media, and people from around the world chat about the strategies they use and comment on each other's thinking.
Okay, so this week our problem was 4 times 16 times 5. How would you think about this problem? Pause, solve it however you want, and then come on back. The problem is 4 times 16 times 5.
Brrr. So Kim, I'm gonna play just to play a little bit here. I think there's a more straightforward strategy, but I'm gonna play a little bit. I now know, for whatever reason, that 6 times 14 is 64. I think it has to do with powers of 2.
Wait, what did you just say? I think you said 6
I
times
said
something.
6, but I meant 4. Sorry.
4
times
16,
14.
Yeah.
That 4 times 14 is 64. And I think it has to do with me thinking about powers of 2.
Sure. Yeah.
So then 64 times 5, I can think about 64 times 10 as 640. So 64 times 5 would be half as much of that, and half of 640 is 320. I just wanted to play a little.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you got?
Totally fair. I'm going to go with the straightforward and rearrange those factors. And I'm going to go 5 times 4 is 20 times 16. And I know 2 times 16 is 32. So 20 times 16 is 320.
So I'm just going to kind of step out of the problem a little bit and notice that when I said I was going to play around a little bit, I actually did what some people might think is the straightforward by multiplying 4 times 16 for like doing them in order.
Yeah.
And then you said you were going to do the straightforward one, which was not doing them in order. You used the commutative property to think about 4 times 5. That's interesting, right? Yeah. So it's just so, it's interesting that once you get into mathing, what's straightforward and what isn't. And so, yeah, one of the reasons we're doing problems like this, we did last week and this week, is to get kids thinking about what order to multiply, because there is this commutative property. They can multiply in any order. And hey, if there's a one that falls out, you might as well use that one.
Excellent. All right. We can't wait to see what you do to solve these problems every week. Join us on Math Strat Chat and let us know how you think about the problems, and then comment on each other's thinking.
Y'all, we'll post the problems on Wednesdays around 7 p.m. Central. When you answer, tag me and use the hashtag MathStratChat. Then join us here to hear how we're thinking about the problem. Thanks for being part of the Math is Figure-Outable movement. Math is figure-outable.
Thanks for tuning in today. If you found value in this episode, you'll love our books.
From our numeracy problem string series for grades kinder through 5th, to resources for middle and high school like Building Powerful Numeracy and Algebra and Advanced Algebra problem strings, we have books to support your journey towards teaching math that's figure-outable.
Visit mathisfigureoutable.com/books to browse the full collection. See you next time.
And keep making math figure-outable.